up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 7, Episode 8. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, as far as Yandy, it started where it left off last week. Her talking to Juju and Kimbella, saying that she and Mendices and the government don't have a contract together, but she and Mendices and God, they have an understanding, y'all. They got a contract. Y'all didn't know about that one, did you? Yes! For those of you guys out there that's shacking up, what you need to do is get with God and get your own personal contract going. Very easy. And God understands, you guys. She says that her reasoning is that she's one step away from being a billionaire. I said, bitch, I don't care who tell it. With who? Bianca? She gonna make you a billionaire? Oh, okay. She said she one step away from being a scandal, too. I said, girl, well, that's always. Because them baby mamas is gonna give it to her every time that they can. She says that she didn't send the paperwork in because, this whole restitution thing, okay? But the case might be closed, so restitution might be taken care of, but, she just can't chance it right now. And damn it, them baby mamas gonna be trying to get in my pockets every turn, and I'll be damned if I'm paying that child support. Alright, so as far as it's looking right now, you guys, Yandy and Mendices ain't gonna be legally married as far as the government is concerned for at least the next 15 years. How old is that baby? About 3, 4, somewhere in there? Now, later on we see Yandy, she's listening to a piece that Mendices did with Vibe talking about his life, okay, and she's all touched. She working so hard to keep this family together. Okay, she tells him the same thing when he calls from prison. He was like, thank you, baby, but you ain't got to go there. On a different note, though, I talked to Erica. She said that you called the baby a break baby. Yandy denied it. When you ever heard me call him a break baby? You ever seen me call him a break baby? I was like, Yandy, if you didn't say it outright, you implied it. But I guess it's easier to say you didn't do it when your man in jail. He ain't gonna be around for a long time. I tell you that Yandy, she works my nerves. Anyway, she tells Mendices, so, I was talking to Kimbella and Juju, and I just came right on out and told him that we not married. I didn't send the paperwork in. And Mendices was like, bitch, say what? You didn't send in the paper? She was just like, yeah, because of the whole restitution thing. He was like, Yandy, quit sitting up here acting like you didn't know that case was closed. Restitution is taken care of. Okay? We ain't got to do that. We copped a plea. Remember I told. So why you ain't sent this paperwork off, Yandy? Because she don't want the fucking baby mamas to get it. That's why. I don't know why she don't just come out and say it. I mean, fuck, I would feel the same way. Okay? But see, the problem is that she wants to keep claiming that she's this wife. And let me just put you guys up on game real fast. Okay? I'm not trying to make it seem like because I'm a wife or because there's this giant, perfectness in being a wife. I'm not trying to say that. If you want to be single, then there's absolutely no problem with that. If you want to be partners with somebody for the rest of your life, I don't have a problem with it, okay? But you're not a wife. Stop claiming being a wife when you're not a fucking wife, okay? Listen, if I could go back to my college days, I would do things a little bit differently. I probably would pledge, okay? Just because today I say that, I decide I want to be an AKA, bitch, I can go and put on pink and green till the damn cows come home. I can ski wee all I want. I can sit up here and buy the paraphernalia and everything, but you know what? I'm not an AKA. They are not going to accept me in the group because I didn't sacrifice to be one. I got to put it plain for y'all because sometimes y'all don't understand it. They not going to claim me because I'm a fraud. And you know what? As a wife, we're not going to claim you as a wife because you're a fraud. You know what? A wife sacrifices everything. That means financials too. If you want to sacrifice for your so-called husband, your partner, the one that you're in a contract with God with, okay, then help him pay his fucking bills. He got this big ass child support case hanging looming over his head possibly. You don't want to do that, but you want to claim all the other benefits. Okay, it's the same with me trying to claim that I would be an AKA or a Delta or anything else. They're not going to accept me. They're going to be like, bitch, you is a fucking lie. Okay? You're not part of the group. That's all it is. Did y'all understand it better that way? Now, later on, we see baby mama number 1 and 2 together, okay? When they ain't fucking with Yandy, they got this boy clothesline going. But Erica, she still got her one good eye on that fucking Yandy, the poisonous frog. Okay, so she get her lawyer down there, and the lawyer was like, so did you get them locks changed back over? And Erica said, yeah, I sure did. And she was like, okay, good, because that shit was not legal. She can't do that. I don't give a fuck if she is the wife. But guess what? I got reason to believe that Mendices and Yandy are not even married. Erica and that damn Samantha was just like, what? You mean to tell me this bitch is the same as us? Yes. All she is a baby mama number 3. Ain't that what I called her last week, y'all? I tell you, I got ESP sometimes. Remy meets with Juju. I guess Juju is everybody's girlfriend, okay? Jack of all trades, master of none. I was just like, she just gonna be in everybody's scene. Remy said she been knowing Juju for a long time, and whenever she would need to get some shit off her chest, Juju is the person that she calls. So she sits down with Juju and she tells her that, Papa's been managing her, trying to manage the kids as well. It's kind of taking a toll on the marriage. He's always busy. All right. And, if he want to have these kids and quiet as it's kept, she would like to have some more kids too, but she can't do none of that if Papa's always so busy with the management. We just need to separate this. I said, girl, you right. You need to separate it. Let him manage the babies. You go on and get yourself some management so y'all can kind of break that up. If we ain't learned nothing from Mary, we learned that, right? So Juju was just like, girl, I understand. You got to do what you got to do. Okay, but you need to go on and get them babies out. I'm trying to get pregnant to it and talk Cam into it. Okay, child, I'm trying to jump on it before he changes his mind. Okay, so Juju and Remy both looking like they might be, mamas in the very near future. So Remy, she takes Pap on a picnic. She got all the food there, pulled out all the stops. Pap was like, I know my wife. What you trying to get out of me right now? She was just like, babe, I just kind of think like, you need to step back from the managing and let somebody else handle it, and let's just let that be business over there and let our relationship be on the personal. And, he was just like, you firing me? She was just like, no, I'm not firing you. Okay, I'm just trying to put the emphasis on my marriage. I don't see anything wrong with that. Pap ain't feeling it. She was like, I already talked to somebody. Okay, I want you to meet her. He was just like, oh, so you already hired somebody? She was like, it's just on a trial level. Pap ain't really feeling it, but it don't look like he has much of a choice right now. Okay, Remy was like, I want you to meet her and we'll go from there. Okay, so I don't think it's bad. I don't know if I feel like husbands, once they wives or vice versa get really big, you need to not manage them. It could be a conflict in there. So Mariah Lynn goes and meets with Cardi B and they get their feet done. And, you can tell that Cardi is really trying to pull herself out of the drama on this show. And we know that they say that she's not coming back to the show, which I think is really good. She doesn't need this. This show, I think, brings out too much of the side that she needs to forget. Okay. But anyway, Cardi tells Mariah that she was the messy one and that whole Bianca thing because she shouldn't have said shit. Okay. Which I agree. She shouldn't have said shit. But Bianca actually, out there just hoeing it up like that. I still feel like Bianca is the most wrong here. But Mariah was like, you right. I shouldn't have said shit. Okay. She just left it alone. Girl, but I got other things to worry about. I got my old spoiled ass sister that I'm taking care of, her and her baby. Shit has been real rough. And Cardi's like, girl, I know too. I got Hennessy and I've been taking care of her. I just want to make sure that she's all right, and she's spoiled too. Just trying to take care of the family and all, but they just asking for a little too much. Mariah was like, girl, you right. And I really want to take the strain off my mama because, I just got her to act right. She just had this new baby. I'm trying to keep the needle out of her arm and, keep her off the whole stroll. So we can't give, her too much stress. Mariah knows that she's got to fix shit with her sister. Okay, later on we see her sitting with her sister. Didn't her sister look like she could be related to Cardi? Okay, I mean, not like sisters, but maybe cousins. This the cousin that had the extra hard life, just rough around the edges, but definitely kind of had, because I know they're all Latina in some kind of way. Is Mariah Lynn? She's Latina and white, maybe. The sister definitely has some other shit in her. But anyway, they sit down and, they have a heart to heart. Mariah Lynn is crying, saying, I didn't know we didn't grow up together and I didn't, get to be there for you, but I'm trying to be here for you now and the baby. I love you guys. The sister was just like, you weren't there, but I mean, that's not Mariah's daughter. So it's not like she really has to be there. I mean, you do what you can. And now Mariah's trying to help her, but I guess the sister has some feelings about the fact that Mariah wasn't there. I don't really know the dynamics. All we know is the mama was a drug head and, was doing all kind of other shit. And now, Mariah done got the mama back on track. She trying to keep her sister and her nephew together and, all of that. So it's a lot on Mariah. I like Mariah this season. She trying to get everybody right, okay? And the fact that she admitted that she was messy in that whole thing, that kind of made me look at her a little differently too. So, anyway, she was like, the sis was like, be my sis, not my mom. You not that, okay? So, Mariah's like, fine, we gonna work it out. They hug, kiss, make up, the baby, all of that. One big happy family. Now, we see Kimbella. She's at this function that Angela Simmons is having for her new workout line, and she invited that damn Jay down there. Y'all, Jay was just like, bitch, I had to take it on back to Chicago, regroup, bring the baby inside, okay, get him cleaned up real nice, make sure that I get him some new pillows and bedding, okay, snacks that he really loved, put him back out there on the porch and go on back to New York, baby. I got to get my woman back. Mama be back. Shit. She not fighting no more because that shit didn't work. Snoop ain't responding to that, okay? Now she realizes that she misses her girl. She got to get her back. So, you know, she got a different angle this time. She love her. She want to help her with her business. She gonna help her find some artists and bring her to Snoop. Kind of like an A&R, but the motherfucker don't work for her. Now, Snoop, you know, she was just like, after ending things with Jay, I had to take some time to get my mind right. So she fully 100% on Gorgeous Gangster. We see her with some motherfucker named Ike. You know, they rapping or something. Ike look a little remedial to me, but she say that he got the rapping skills that's gonna take Gorgeous Gangster over the top. I was just like, I thought Gorgeous Gangster was a label for women, but maybe not, okay? Maybe it's because Snoop is the Gorgeous Gangster, okay? Anyway, while she's there with Ike, who should walk in but Jay, okay? She got her hair all done up. You know, she's a pretty girl. I still love Jay to this day. She just don't understand why the bitch is there, okay? But she sent Ike away, you know, and now Jay, she sit down and the bitch got the nerve to get emotional. I said, Jay, girl, stop it. She said that she don't remember what she was gonna say. I said, remember you put the baby out on the porch so you come back down here and get your woman back. Snoop was like, girl, you having a hard time. And you know what, let me pray for you. Jay was like, you would do that for me? She was like, I pray for you all the time. I said, Mona, bitch. Girl, you was trying to bring the religion in on us. I don't think we had this in all the fucking 7 seasons, have we? I shouldn't say fucking and religious all in the same sentence. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, Snoop. Heavenly Father, take whatever burdens is on Jay's mind, body, and soul and heart forever. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Jay was just like, oh, I thought I was gonna shout in here. Girl, you know you got the gift of prayer, okay? I felt like I was at the altar. I said, what altar you thought you was at, Jay? She said she got something from the prayer, and you know, the reason why I'm here, I want to work for you. You know, Snoop was just like, well, I can give her a job, fine. I just don't understand why she want to work with me. I'm thrown by the way she's acting. She don't know if them damn tears is really genuine. Snoop, I think we could tell you that they aren't. Jay says, wait till you see who I got for you as your first artist, okay? And Snoop was just like, who you got? Okay, she was just like, you gonna wait and see. So she take her down to this special location, and who should we see but Sophie Green out there working it out. Sophie was like, fuck it, I ain't doing shit else, why not? Okay. Snoop was just like, how the hell these two became BFFs? Shit, they fighting one minute, they friends the next, okay, but you know what, she gonna give credit where credit is due. She sits down with Sophie and you know, Jay, they all good. Hey girl, I told her that we friends and everything now. Sophie goes along and plays the game. Snoop was just like, well, you know, I got something for Gorgeous Gangster. I want you to come through. And Sophie says, fine, I'll come through. I guess they all friends now. And then lastly, you guys, we see our boy Peter Gunz. Okay, a blast from the past. We ain't seen him all the way up until the fucking 8th episode. I guess Mona trying to phase him out. He say him and the sister wives, they doing all right. Shit is topsy-turvy. You know, he got babies everywhere, but you know, they gonna work it out. Okay, but as far as the creep squad, let me get back over here and restore order with these fools. So the old niggas get back together. Okay, we got the new self-appointed chief executive fuck nigga DJ Excited Self. We got Chief of Baby Daddies, Peter Gunz there. And then we got Head of Whole Operations, Richie D. Okay, so they all get together. And, you know, to make a long story short, they want to put Cisco out of the creep squad, bitch. Peter says, wait a minute. As the Chief of Baby Daddies, you know, we got to follow the rules and regulations of the club. Okay, the nigga deserves a hearing. Even though the nigga did steal a gig right out from under my feet, okay, and, you know, he said that he don't fuck with me no more. So, you know, I should just put the nigga out. But I'm gonna be right. We gonna sit down and look the motherfucker in his face, okay? And then if he ain't got no act right in him, then we will vote his ass out as the remaining board of the creep squad. So the meeting, all the creep squad is represented. We got the CEFN, the HBD, and the HHO. They all there together. Cisco brings his ass up in there. Okay, come to order, creep squad. On this here night, let's Call this meeting into order. Cisco shows up and he was just like, oh, I see as the creep squad, they trying to oust me. All right. Peter says, we got to get this shit on the table. As the HBD, the creep squad is in jeopardy. And it's all because of you. Cisco says, you know what? Excited Self tried to kick me out the fucking club. And you know, he wasn't even a damn member yet. We hadn't even sworn him in. I said, you right. You right. We ain't see him get voted in. Excited Self says, you know what, you was trying to work with Mariah, and Cisco says, yeah, but I was working with Mariah first, and you was trying to cut my money. And then Peter was like, as the HBD, I have to interject. We talking about money getting stopped. Nick, you made a call down to New Orleans and stopped me from getting my $10,000 for a gig that I had down there. You know, Cisco, you know, he thought about it. He was like, you right. You absolutely right. I did do that, okay? I called him and said, you ain't getting shit. You know why? Because the HHO over there didn't include me in opening a restaurant. Y'all cut me out the deal. Y'all cut me out some money too. Richie, as the HHO, was like, what the fuck? You mean to tell me you mad at me over some shit that happened last year? So now you trying to take it out on the HBD? Alright. Richie was like, that nigga crazy. I was like, Richie, do he want the HHO too? I mean, I guess maybe he looking after your position. Peter says, look, I needs all my damn money. That's all I'm saying, okay? You cut me out. I got all these fucking kids, baby mamas out there. You know, I'm trying to work it out. Trying to pay my damn bills. Why would you do something like that? Cisco was just like, you know what? You right, HBD. Look here. Let me pull out my, you know, this wad of cash. That shit was real thin, but he tried to make us believe that was $5,000. So, you know, he counting the money. He say, I got about $5,000 here. I'm going to get this to you. Okay, but I'm gonna put it in my pocket, nigga. And if you feeling froggish, come get this shit out of my pocket. Lord, why he say that? Peter says, nigga, that's it. That's it. Because Article 58, Section 100 clearly states that when the CEFN, the HBD, and the HHO all got a fucking problem with one of the remaining members of the creep squad, you can oust that motherfucker and then you can commence to beating his ass if you have to. As long as you have exhausted all avenues of reconciliation, okay? So Peter didn't forget that, nigga. He about to beat his ass. Security comes in, of course, and stops the whole thing. Cisco, he thought he get his card out. He throw that shit down. He said, you know what? Fuck the creep squad. Nigga, I'm going on with my life. I don't give a fuck about y'all. You know, they was all like, nigga, creep squad forever. Old ass motherfuckers. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here, get back to work. Y'all make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Out of breath. Too much, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.